It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
And we're underway. It's a promising position. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played forward. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Up he goes! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now here's the diving header! Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. It's a good run down the right. And they can counter here. Now that's well seen too. welcomes it in. Wins the duel this time. Goes for a shot!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's tidy. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Moved on forwards.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
He is just caressing the ball. That'll be a throw-in. Very nicely done. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Could move up a gear here. That looks a cracking ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And that has been cleared. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Played towards the other side. Great work on the overlap. Climbs up big! There it is!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Over to the left. Produces a cross. Clears it away. And the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Here it is, crossed in. That is good defending. It's been repelled. And that has been cleared. Looks to the other side. Showing good feet. Aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Swings it across. No, that's not going to find its target. And here's the chance to counter. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, they could break here. Clipped into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gets into some space. And that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. And he goes cross-field. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Hit into the middle. And that's a... There's the shot! Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers. Played out to the right. Can he latch on to this? Clears it away. And the counter is on. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Aim forwards. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a nicely weighted pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. A chance to play it in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Strong running down that left flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get onto this? That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. He's in plenty of space here. What a throw in. And it's hoisted clear. Hoisted in. Defending of the desperate variety. And now the breakaway. And he cuts out the supply. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's played forward. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he won't reach that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Up towards the front line. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aim forwards. And it's played forward. And that pass just didn't quite work. That is lovely. Lobbed in behind. That's very neat. It's a clearance, but not much of one. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. That has found him in acres of space. Tries to get it clear. Great ball if he can get that. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Cross goes in there. And that has been clubbed away. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's good play. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found a way through. He can get that clear, have it back, and can go again. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Moved on forwards. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, when you look at the gulf in quality, the gap should be greater, but there are higher gears to be found, so maybe we'll see that reflected.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Shot, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's played forward. Lovely bit of skill. Moved on forwards. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. That's really well manoeuvred. No, he's overshot the green. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Aim forwards. Clears it away. And it's played forward. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aim forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That has been cut short. Referee's given a throw. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Time to deliver. He's having a shot! Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And that is out of play. Danger averted for now. That's the throw. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Aim forwards. He's found a way through. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. There will be a throw-in. Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's in a good position here. Chance! Now that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Moved on forwards. And that has been cleared. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's played forward. And that has been knocked clear. He's through here. Oh, that is clearly overhit.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gets good distance on it. Plays it through. That's a cute ball. And he's there to clear it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's hoisted clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, it's played into the area. And they've been given a corner. And it's been taken short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Oh, smashing header! They've done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
That's a good run down the left. Wins the duel this time. Oh, a delicate chip through. And a goal kick. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Great chance! It's in! And they're back in front! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That is a great pick out. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Always onto this. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Up he goes! He scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Moved on forwards. Clears it away. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. To the left it goes. It's crossed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Spread out to the left. Hangs in across. And it's going to be another corner. That's really well cleared. Cross goes in there, gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
He's got away. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about the feet and inches. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Clears it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, sweet feet. Good take, and is he in? He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Aimed in towards the centre. And a chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers... That's a foul, no two ways about it. Deftly away. He whips it across. Not pretty, but it gets the... There's the shot! And that's a real chance missed. That has been knocked clear. Good play on the left-hand side here. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Lovely feet. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's lofted through here. Tries to get it clear. And a play for a throw. Oh, that's neat. Defending of the desperate variety. Aim forwards, is onto it in a flash. Played into space out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Probing pass. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. And he's got his cross in. And he's cut it out. Into the last 5 minutes. Some good work on the right flank here. Hit into the middle. And the keeper has it. Muscular approach does pay off here. Keeps on running. Can he deliver? Ambitious ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Does really well to win the ball there. Showing good feet. And that's aimed into the middle. Overhit and out of play. And it's played forward. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, nicely intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's picked it up out wide. Turns and goes back. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. Chooses to go back. Aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Played into the middle. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it. And like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a host children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on children during the match at all times.